So I've come over to talk to David now from AMP Automations. Did I get it right?
You got it right.
Ooh, for you. So we chatted last year, actually, and we were talking a little bit about some of the new technologies that you've brought down to PPMA this year.
Yeah.
How's it all going for you?
Really good. Yeah, we've had a good show. The show picked off really well yesterday, actually. We were quite surprised, actually, how busy it was, first day sort of thing. So, yeah, lots of people on the stand yesterday. Didn't have enough people at some points yesterday. So, yeah, no complaints really from here. Quite enough, obviously, towards the end of the day now, but generally it's been a good day again today. So, 2 days in, already quite happy. And it's automation, I think. So, the robots bring people on, I think.
And I mean, with that in mind, shall we have a little look behind us? Well, let's wander over to our wonderful automation here. It's such a fantastic machine that we've got behind us. So it's new technology that you've brought to the show this year. Can you just tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a fundamentally pick and place line. So we've put, from our point of view, a relatively small machine into robots. We build them generally quite a bit bigger nowadays. But as you can see from the products that are in there, that's the sort of thing that we're generally picking and placing. So it's the idea is replace manual labour where it's not available anymore. Products come down a line, either direct from an oven or already packed or secondary, tertiary packing, whichever it is. We pick it up and then put it down in something else, whether it be a box or a flow wrap or whatever else. So that's the general fundamental need for the machine and what it does. So what's different, really, about this machine against ones that you've seen previously and others is that this time we've made our own robot.
Okay, talk to us about that. That's amazing.
Yeah, so this is the first time it's been out. It's in the wild, if you like. So it's been literally in our back cave over the last year. So we wanted to invent a COVID-free machine. So we got caught out like everybody else with supply chain. And as a business, we're a manufacturing company, engineering company. We didn't want to be tied to certain issues, if you like, that could present in the future. So we found a way of building everything ourselves, so we weren't tied to any suppliers or stuck in any potential loops that could cause things to happen if anything does happen in the future. So we went about building our own robot and basically making everything in-house.
So a little bit of a labour of love going on here, I should imagine.
Yes, absolutely. It's for me as an engineer, from my background sort of thing, before I come on to do what I'm doing now, then yeah, it was very much something that I was quite keen to do, so that I could say that we learned from all of the things that we've done previously, all the jobs that we've done previously, and hopefully made a better, faster robot for the future.
Fantastic. And I mean, the fact that, like you said, obviously with, I think you described it as being a COVID-proof system or machine, that must actually give your customers or people who come over and learn from it a bit of peace of mind that actually it's going to be there when they need it. They're going to have the support. It's not something you're having to wait to import. Are you finding a bit of a positive reaction from it?
Yeah, 100%. It's whilst we've actually only brought this into public now, we actually have already got some customers running it. So we had some customers who were happy to take it on for a start, put it into the factories and test it, prove it all out for us, and they've done that. And absolutely 100% positive response from all of the customers that we're showing to. We've sort of said, look, we've got many options, we use lots of different robots, and we've also got our own. And everyone's been 100%, yeah, we know that you can supply it, you can support it, you've got all the parts, etc. And everyone's voting for it effectively. So yeah, it's been a huge success already, and obviously really positive at the show to show it to people. So it's great.
You literally can't ask for any more, can you? That trust from your customers. So for anyone, I know we spoke a little bit about this machine in particular, but for AMP as a whole, could you, for anyone who doesn't really know what you do, the business in detail, would you mind just going into it for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So as a business generally, we've got a rich background in packaging. So generally we started off in the confectionery world, so we were doing very high speed cut and wrap machines. So we're used to very complex engineering, very fast 1,000, 2,000 a minute machines, which is, really rapid in a small footprint. And we moved into flow wrapping and pick and place later, if you like. Over the last 10 years we've been doing more pick and place. Pretty much now the UK market is like 90% of our work. So we now very much focus on automating the UK. That's what the country or the nation needs effectively. We know that the labour shortages are causing huge problems. So we very much set ourselves up around fixing that problem ourselves. So we were already a big manufacturing company in the packaging world. We set about the pick and place from the point of view of that's what the country needs effectively. So we tried to position ourselves in a place where the requirement was there. a business of our size to be able to do it. Obviously, we set about filling that hole in the market effectively so they didn't have to come from overseas. And as we saw during COVID, when all of our customers that got our machines needed support, we were in a car down the road rather than on a plane or whatever else. And it really actually strengthened our business. The whole COVID scenario actually helped us quite a lot, really, because people realised that having it made in the UK and supporting the UK, 24/7 support, which we're now doing, etc., is all really rich and helpful when people aren't available like they used to be, sort of thing. So yeah, as a business, that's very much the focus now, is finding out where there are staff shortages, people who are generally in food, not all, but generally in food, is trying to make products. Ultimately makes the products cheaper, that gets to the market, nobody touches it, so you don't get contamination issues, all this sort of thing. So it's very much targeted on that market, and that's where all the growth is, really.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it sounds really positive that actually you are really at the top, at the front of the innovations and the technologies and, like you said, the automation that the country really needs. Yeah. So actually moving forward, you're going to get those repeat customers surely coming back time and time again to see what you've got going on.
Absolutely, yeah. And repeat customers is already hugely important for us. We've got lots already onto multiple lines with a lot of customers. So in the space of a few years, with some customers, we've gone from doing 1 line to 2, 3 and 4s already. We've people on today that are ordering repeat lines. So we can't ask for more than that.
I think, the proof is in that sentence right there. Repeat customers coming back time and time again. So come down and have a chat with the whole team here and learn a little bit more about what they're up to. And of course, come and check out the Labour of Love, fresh from the Batcave. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.